Good morning, all of you. Now we are back with the final topic of the chapter, that is challenges to free and fair elections. All these news clippings, whatever related with the election competition, electoral competitions, we can ask a simple question, that is, are the elections in India free and fair? The party that wins an election and forms government does so because people have chosen it over its rival. This may not be true for even every constituency. A few candidates may win purely on the basis of money power and unfair means. That means dirty tricks. But the overall verdict of a general election still reflects popular preference. There are very few exceptions to this rule in the last 70 years in our country. And this is what makes Indian election democratic. But still, some questions arises. Are people's preferences based on real knowledge? Are the voters getting a real choice? Is election really level playing field for everyone? Can an ordinary citizen hope to win elections? But still, these questions bring the limitations and challenges of Indian elections to our attention. And what are the challenges? Candidates and parties. We are talking about political parties or candidates with a lot of money may not be sure of their victory, but they do enjoy a big and unfair advantage over smaller parties and independent candidates. Like this, we can say money power. And I think everybody is aware about that. In elections, money play an important role because through this way, they can influence the voters. Another challenge is muscle power. Muscle power means dirty tricks to win the election. In some parts of the country, candidates with criminal connection have been able to push others out of the electoral roll race and to secure a ticket from major parties. So this is muscle power. And in India, maximum political leaders are having criminal records also. Next, family dominance, or we can say it is dynastic succession. As you all are aware about that in India, especially in politics, some families tend to dominate political parties, especially in major political party of India, national political party of India, that is Indian National Congress. I think you all are aware about that how Nehru family is ruled over the country after independence. So tickets are distributed to relatives from these families, whether they are capable or not. But still, due to this, it reflects that how some families dominate Indian politics. Next is no meaningful choice to the voters. Very often elections offer little choice to ordinary citizens. For both the major parties are quite similar to each other, both in policies and practice. And this is not only in India, it is around the globe. If you're talking about England, in England, there are two major political parties, Labour Party and Conservative Party. And if you see the name, Labour Party, that means that is for the poor section, and Conservative, that is a richer section. But if you will see the policies of both the parties are almost same. That means people are not having any real choice. If we will discuss with any ordinary citizen of a country, what reaction he will give? That I don't have any difference. कोई भी political party है. Same manner, some smaller parties and independent candidates suffer a huge disadvantage compared to bigger parties. Maximum, all the citizens of the country, they are aware about the large parties, but not the smaller parties. So these are the challenges to free and fair election, but still, we can't say these challenges exist only in India. It is established in many democracies, even the oldest democracies of the world. These deeper issues are a matter of concern for those who believe in democracy. That's why citizens, because in this, because citizens can play an important role. Citizens, social activists, and organizations have been demanding reforms in our electoral system. Can you think some reforms? You can also give some suggestions related with this, because democracy, that is people's rule. It is our own government, and it is our responsibility to remove all these challenges, all these problems, so that democracy can perform better.